Welcome back. This is the update for the 16th of November, and there was 5 dividend payments today for a total of 12 cents. So we had 2 monthly paying stocks and 1 was a first time payer, plus 500. The best of the portfolio. The top 5 have remained the same. Dividend Energy is still number 1. Second, Loyalty Ventures. Third, Blackstone. Fourth is Innovative Industrial Properties. And fifth, Albemarle. Number 6 now, Novo Nordisk. Number 7th is KLA. Raiffeisen Bank has remained the same at number 8. Number 9 is now Rolls-Royce Holdings. And 10, Croda International. And the worst of the worst, now back at the bottom of the pile again, are both Deutsche Lufthansa stocks. The very bottom is ticker symbol DLAKY, and second from the bottom is LHA. Third is now Alliance Data Systems. Fourth is Rubis. Fifth is Marston's. Sixth is now Deutsche Euroshop. Seventh from the bottom is Swedish Match. 8th is JD Wetherspoons. 9th is Bioventix. And 10th is Henkel Preference, or Henkel Preferred Shares. First dividend payer was Green Realty Corporation. Ticker symbol is SLG. It's about $75 per share at the moment, based in the USA. Pays a dividend every month, and this was an ordinary payment of 25 cents per share, which is the same as the previous. So SLG is a self-managed real estate investment trust. The company is engaged in the acquisition, development, ownership, management and operation of commercial and residential real estate properties, principally office properties located in the New York metropolitan area. The company operates through 2 segments, which are real estate and debt and preferred equity investments. Its business objective is to maximize the total return to stockholders through net income attributable to common stockholders and funds from operations, and through asset value appreciation also. The company holds interests in about 77 buildings, which total 35.3 million square feet. This included interests in 27.1 million square feet of Manhattan buildings and 7.4 million square feet securing debt and preferred equity investments. It also manages 2 office buildings owned by third parties, encompassing about 2.1 million square feet. Its current market cap is $5.15 billion, has a PE ratio of 37.11, current revenue of $1.05 billion, has an earnings per share of $2.08 and a dividend yield of 4.72%. Its quarterly profit margin is a nice 191.89%. However, the last year is about 36%. Its quarterly debt to assets is 51.5%, and annually is about 56%. And its annual cash flow from operating is $554.24 million. From investing is $1.06 billion, and from financing is negative $1.48 billion. Yes. Second dividend payer was STAG Industrial Incorporated. Ticker symbol STAG. It's about $42, closer to $43 per share at the moment. It's another monthly paying dividend stock, and it pays an ordinary dividend of 10 cents per share. So STAG Industrial is another real estate investment trust. It's focused on the acquisition, ownership and operation of single-tenant industrial properties throughout the USA. The company is structured as an umbrella partnership REIT or an UP-REIT, and owns all of its assets and conducts its business through its operating partnership, which is STAG Industrial Operating Partnership LP. The company's portfolio includes buildings in states with rentable. The company's portfolio includes buildings in states with rentable, consisting of warehouse and distribution buildings, light manufacturing buildings, and flex or office buildings. It also owns both single and multi-tenant properties. Its buildings in its portfolio are located in markets throughout the USA. STAG currently has a market cap of $7.19 billion has a PE ratio of 96.86, has a revenue of $483.41 million, has an earnings per share of $0.44 and a dividend yield of 3.42%. Its quarterly profit margin is 34.14% and annually is about 42%. Its quarterly debt to assets 43.26% and annually is about 42%. And its annual cash flow from operating is $293.92 million. From investing is negative $554.62 million, and from financing is $269.18 million. The third dividend payer today was AbbVie, ticker symbol ABBV. It's about $116 per share at the moment, also based in the USA, and it's in the biotechnology and drugs industry. It's a research-based biopharmaceutical company. The company is engaged in research and development, manufacturing, commercialization, and sale of medicines and therapies. AbbVie offers its products in various therapeutic categories, which include immunology products, which themselves include Humira, Skyrizi, and Rinvoq. There's also oncology products, which consist of Umbra and Venclexta. The aesthetics products include Botox Cosmetics, Juvederm Collection, and other aesthetics. There's a neuroscience products such as Botox Therapeutic, Viralar, and Duodopa, and the Ubrelvy. There's eye care products consisting of Lumigan, Alphagan, and Restasis. Women's health products includes Loloestrin, Oralisa, and other women's health. And there's other key products, which includes Mavirex, Cream, Lupron, Linzess, and Synthroid. The company's products are sold worldwide directly to wholesalers, to distributors, to government agencies, healthcare facilities, and independent retailers from AbbVie-owned distribution centers and public warehouses. AbbVie currently has a market cap of $204.38 billion, has a PE ratio of 31.59, has a current revenue of $45.8 billion, earnings per share of $3.66, and a current dividend yield of 4.88%. So AbbVie pays a dividend every quarter, and this was an ordinary payment of $1.10 per share. AbbVie has a current market cap. AbbVie has a current quarterly profit margin of 22.17% and an annual profit margin of about 10%. Its quarterly debt to assets is 90%, closer to 91%, and annually is about the same. And its annual cash flow from operating is $17.59 billion. From investing is negative $37.56 billion, and from financing is negative $11.5 billion. Fourth dividend payer was Plus 500, ticker symbol PLUS. It's on the London Stock Exchange. It trades for about £12.80 per share, but it's based in Israel. Plus 500 pays a dividend twice a year, and this was an ordinary payment of 35.22 pence per share, which was the first dividend I received from them. So Plus 500 is an Israel-based company that develops and operates an online trading platform for individual customers to trade contracts for differences, or CFDs. Its online trading platform allows its customers to trade CFDs on over more than 2.2 thousand different underlying global financial instruments, and these comprise of equities, indices, commodities, options, ETFs or exchange traded funds, cryptocurrencies, and foreign exchange, or Forex. The company enables individual customers to trade CFDs in more than 50 countries, and the trading platform is accessible from various operating systems such as Windows, iOS, Android, and Surface, as well as from web browsers. So it's in the tech sector, in the software and programming industry. Has a current market cap of £1.3 billion, a PE ratio of 3.67, has a current revenue of £652.5 million. Its current earnings per share is £3.5, and its current dividend yield is 6.41%. Plus 500 has a quarterly profit margin of 47.69% and annually is about 57%. Has a quarterly debt to assets of 22.5% and annually is about 10.5%. And its annual cash flow from operating is £528.7 million. From investing is negative £300,000 and from financing is negative £232.2 million. And the final dividend payer today was Naturgy Energy Group, ticker symbol NTGY, and it's on the Bolsa de Madrid stock market. So it's based in Spain, trades for about €22.5 per share at the moment, pays a dividend every quarter, and this was an ordinary dividend of €0.32 per share, which is up quite a bit from the previous. The last one I received was 24 cents per share. So it's a nice raise. Hopefully it's permanent. So Naturgy Energy is in the natural gas utilities industry. It's a Spain-based company active in the energy sector. Its activities are divided into 4 business segments, which are gas and electricity, and this includes generation and renewable businesses, gas supply, marketing and logistics of liquefied natural gas, or LNG, worldwide, as well as gas and electricity commercialization in Europe. The infrastructure Spain and EMPL, or Medgas, which comprises of gas and electricity network businesses in Spain and Maghreb gas pipelines. The infrastructure of Latin America South Zone, that involves gas and electricity network businesses in Chile, Argentina, Brazil and Peru. There's also the infrastructure of Latin America Zone North, which includes gas and electricity network businesses in Mexico and Panama. Naturgy Energy has a market cap of €21.79 billion, has a PE ratio of 31.74. Its current revenue is €15.35 billion, has an earnings per share of 71 cents and a dividend yield of 5.92%. Its quarterly profit margin is about 5.5%, and over the last year is negative 2.26%. Its quarterly debt to assets is 83%, and annually is about 80%. And its annual cash flow from operating is €2.91 billion. From investing is negative €1.14 billion, and from financing is negative €388 million. So that's all for this one. Wasn't too busy of a day, just a 5, and I invested my €1 this morning from the recurring payment, so I can't put one in now. So maybe tomorrow morning. But that's all for today, and I hope that you found this useful.